Do. All right. We've done a little bit of singing once again using that DTV technique, pure DTV, which is in breath, do, perfect pronunciation off the in breath, not after it, on it, after the, not before it, should I say, after that in breath. So we go do, using that pronunciation to start your out breath, resting on your out breath, do, and then sustaining that pronunciation onto the voice box, onto the CT muscles, which I just call the V. So we've got DTV, and I've been doing a bit of singing in that way, and it does feel very good. It allows me to really go to the places I want to go to tonally and pitch-wise as well, with the correct kind of tone in those high pitches. So it's a very good technique. Doesn't feel like it's jamming up. It feels quite free. So after a good old session though, you do feel it on your muscular areas, you know, like on your CT muscles, your vocal area, you'll feel it. You'll feel, well, I suppose for me, that's probably the weakest part of my chain at the moment. So I'm feeling it there more than anywhere else. My tongue, not really feeling it that much because that's quite strong already. Diaphragm, again, very strong. So with that technique, you're actually sharing the load of each tone amongst those three muscle groups. You know, you're breathing in and you're not letting go of it as such, but you're releasing it, but you're not sort of bypassing it. You know, you're going do, you're adding something to it. You're adding that pronunciation, which takes some of that pressure off there. Then you're adding the sustain there, and you're taking some of the pressure off the pronunciation area, and you're sort of holding all three in unison. Do, and every part feels relaxed. Every part feels relaxed because you're sort of holding all three. And as I say, sharing that load between three muscle groups rather than one, you know. Obviously you need to use your mouth and your tongue and your voice box to make the sound, but your diaphragm still needs to be supporting that sound with the release of air. So one of the things I would like to point out when you're keeping that sustain going, like say we're going to go do, what I'm doing there, I'm changing pitch, right? Now, even though the CT muscle is the muscle that contracts to help me change pitch, I'm still pronouncing. So I do not want to take all the load back to that CT muscle on its own. When I'm changing pitch, I'm actually, bear with us 2 seconds. When I'm changing pitch, I'm actually coming back into my tongue. So I'm going, whoa, whoa, like sending waves into the CT muscle. Each new pitch change is started again in the tongue. Do, and it feels so much easier than just forgetting about your tongue and trying to do it all down here on its own. Because although I can change pitch there directly, because that's what it's for, like it is a pitch changing muscle. Feels way tighter, and I've bypassed a whole other muscle group that I could have used to share that load. Not only that, my pronunciation becomes less true because my tongue, which is right there, do, it's there to be used for my pronunciations, and pitch changing is in the sense of pronunciation. It's a new thing, and every new thing you do, you want to start it in that tongue and sustain it in your voice box, amplify it, start it there, amplify it there. Do, I mean, it's very hard to do a duh without hitting your tongue. Duh, duh, duh. So we need to get used to using our tongues. So to warm down after all of the singing, I like to just re-establish exactly what I'm supposed to be doing, which is a perfect DTV. Breathe in, do, pronounce and sustain in the correct places. Breathe in from your diaphragm, pronounce with your tongue, sustain on your voice box. DTV. Do. Now see that? The temptation as I went down was to grip in my throat, but I did not do that. I changed the pitch with my tongue and sent it into the voice box. So in a sense, I'm using my tongue and my CT to change pitch, not just my CT. Do. Okay. All right. There we go. Practice, practice, practice. Warm down or build up by practicing DTV.